lake or anything like that, but he knows it's a really big lake.
Ask him,
He
do you
knows that.
know the weaknesses of
You're not
the
even here.
monster that
Are you here?
Erica...
You're here. You
You're
decided
not
you're gonna
even
wake up now.
here.
Just gonna tell him. Just gonna ask.
You can't talk to him.
You
I'm
could've
digging
went-
my hole. I'm still digging my hole.
Wow.
GG, my
Tarja-
party sucks. They can't even rest correctly.
Wow. Just wow.
Tarja asked, do you know the weaknesses of all these Pokemon?
He says he's not concerned with anything like. Well, he says first he asks what the hell's a Pokemon, and then he says if you mean like the monsters are here, he's more concerned with planar travel, and he hasn't really focused at all of his research on
Can
monsters.
I ask him? Do you happen to know any planar travel spells?
He's not a spellcaster. He's a scientist.
Tarja looks disappointed.
Yeah,
Okay.
Can
and
I
he
just
tries
play
to
around
console
on-
you with a hug.
Can I look on the computer and just play around?
No, that's okay. The computer. I didn't have any way of getting it out of there, so just assume that the computer is like some sort of I don't
What
know,
are these
like
strange
ant
witchcraft
farm.
devices?
Yeah, it seems like things like glowing lights and stuff, and weird
Crystal ball,
Bunsen
maybe?
burners and things.
Do you have
But-
anything to help us with our travels?
He says that he's trying now.
I mean, okay. Anything tangible that's
You
not
just want
research?
things. You want stuff.
I want stuff.
You asshole.
I say, okay, after I've kind of looked at this journal, I'm going to come a little bit closer. And I'm going to say, we met another person on the road. He said his name was Ash Ketchum, though I highly doubt that was his actual name. Did he pass by here?
He tells you that he hasn't seen anybody like that in the town. He knows that Erica mentioned seeing some newcomer that hasn't made their way to this place yet, who had a red hat on. And he seemed like he was like, she said that he was traveling with some sort of monster. So that might be the person. He said that she hasn't, interacted with him, so she doesn't know anything about it. So he doesn't know anything about it either.
I say, I should ask you a question. Is your name actually Professor Oak?
He says most people around here call me just the professor, but
Can I ask you what your first name is?
he says his first name is Mark.
Mark Oak.
Do you
Mark
know
Oak.
your Do you know your grandson's name?
What is your grandson's
He says
name?
I have no grandsons.
What is your
Why are
wife's
you guys
name?
questioning me like this?
No, okay. I say, all right. I say very well. It was a traveler on the road, and I am concerned that he might be cursed.
He says, if you're worried about curses, you could talk to Lazarus. He's very rich, and he has a lot of potions and things, and he likes to trade with people. If you guys wanted to see if he had anything that could help.
I say there are many myths and many true beings that have great power in understanding their true names. I'm wondering if by finding Ash's true name, we might be able to help him away from his curse and
He
garner
says
his
that,
favor.
Right. He says that, if you wanted to try and remove any curses, he knows that Lazarus has a decent amount of potions, and he also might be able to help brew something up if you guys wanted. But as far as treating curses goes, he's not really sure. That's not really his domain.
I say, well, perhaps he didn't always look the way he does. Did any type of hunter come through this town by chance at any point?
He says they've had a lot of people pass through. As far as he knows, most of the people that have passed through either have, the ones that aren't here right now have all tried to pass through, using one of the little tokens or whatever to teleport, and they haven't seen them since, or they've stayed here like the people in the town.
Okay. I say,
What the fuck, Darsha?
I say if it's only going to be a couple of hours, then I suppose I can wait here and you can try to tell me more of what you know about this place.
Okay, so you want to wait here?
Yeah, I'm in no great need for more spells or anything. I have less rage turns, but I still have plenty to get anything done.
Right.
Wait, while I am doing it though, I say, perhaps I might be able to use your alchemical lab. I am in need of it in order to brew some potions of mine.
He tells you that the lab that he has here is all this place wouldn't have it too much for alchemy.
He says I don't need much room. I just more need a clear work place.
Oh, okay, yeah. He said that's fine. He said, yeah, you can use one of the tables on the near the coffee.
Okay.
Can I ask Professor Oak if he knows about the ninja girl?
He says, yeah, she's a strange one. She came here, a little bit ago, and she seems like she's kind of taken on the role of like protector of this town. She seems like she's very protective of this place, and her and Brock seem to be more interested in no, they're more interested in keeping everybody safe and kind of keeping us a little community
Brock isn't
than anything else.
interested in keeping everyone safe.
Brock seems like that's one of his concerns, but he also seems like he really likes the ladies.
Can I ask him? Were you the first person to come here?
The first person? He says that he's been here probably the longest out of anybody, but there's been people that have come through, and some people will stay here for a while, months, and even years at a time, and then one of the tokens will show up, and they'll decide that it's time for them to leave, and they'll try their luck with going through one of the portals to escape.
Oh, do you know? Do you know if they leave or?
Checking how long my mutagen's supposed to.
He doesn't know. He only knows
last.
that once they go through the portal, that nobody's come back as of yet. So he's not sure what that means, of whether they die or whether they make it out, or whether they just live on that other plane and can't come back to this one, or what.
What exactly is this machine doing to the feather?
He says that it's basically like it's floating in some sort of like extraplanar goos that he's found, like he's kind of like accumulated, and for whatever reason this goo, it acts with these different tokens that while they're inert, it seems to power them up, and after a command word is spoken, then it opens up a portal. So whenever it's ready.
I'm a scientist. Give it to me. give me the facts. How does it work?
He says it's much beyond what you would be able to comprehend.
Just because I'm a woman.
Asshole, you expect me to make up some fucking scientific jargon right now? Piece of shit.
Alright.
Wow. Just wow.
My character pockets the Pokeball as she leaves.
Did Oz or
Oh my God.
Alarath or the others have anything that they were gonna do at the other house?
Alarath is just sleeping.
To be
I don't
honest,
know what the fuck Oz is
like,
doing.
aren't we getting ready to like leave like tomorrow? Like we're gonna leave. We're gonna go and like rest later, and then we'll just because either we would talk to these people like after we rested or before we rested. So
Okay, so
like,
here's what you guys have
it
as
doesn't
far
make
as
sense.
here's what you guys have as far as options. In the morning, or in like a couple hours or whatever it is, if you guys wanted to rest and wait till the morning, whatever. Like let's say like 6 hours or something. This machine is gonna be done with powering up the token, right? So at that point, the token is ready for you guys to open up a portal. You guys can go through it, and you can go to the next area to try and escape. Right?
Can I ask Professor Oak, real quick? How does he know all this? Has he powered up a token before?
Yeah, he's done it for a lot of people. So that's what you know is that there's people that have done this before. Thurbius had the same thing, but his was already powered up when he found it. So you know that like by using this token, that's gonna like send you guys through to the next area.
Can I ask him though, like real quick, why exactly? What if we don't want to use it right away? Can we just power it up?
So that's the thing is it's powered by it's opened by a command word. So you guys would, whenever you guys are ready, you guys would use the command word, and that's when it would open up the portal. And so you guys could go through it whenever you guys want to. Like that's why Thurbius was carrying it around for a while before he opened it up. You guys have the option to have in the morning. You guys can get this thing, go right away. You guys can go and talk to the people in town. They said that there's the Lazarus can act as like a market or like a shopkeeper. So you guys want to talk to him if you want to. You can sell some stuff or get some limited items. You guys can go and travel to that other place if you guys want to, the temple. Or you guys can go talk to Ash as well if you guys want to try and cure his curse. You guys can do that. So you guys have a couple of different quests you guys can do.
Can I ask Professor Oak, is there anybody in town that might dislike us going around talking to people?
He says no. If you guys get like if you guys are too if you guys act a little bit strange, you guys might get some scrutiny from Tamley, because she's very protective. But other than that, feel free to ask around and talk to everybody, but none of them are gonna be like bothered by your guys' presence unless you're bothering them.
Yeah, and Brock is harmless, right? He's not gonna rape us, right?
He says that I don't think Brock has ever actually like attacked violently anybody, but he definitely has made his interest known to every single girl that's come through.
Okay.
All right. So, are you gonna be leaving Tharja, or?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna ask him when do we come back? How many hours?
She just said like 6 hours or so. She'll be
Okay,
fine. She'll be
so-
ready.
Wait,
6
6 hours?
now.
I thought it
Yeah.
was 2.
I mean, I originally I said like a couple hours, but he tells you it's 6 hours. So, yeah, a couple hours.
My
6
character,
hours.
my character is gonna leave. Yeah.
And I think he's telling the truth when he says 6 hours.
Yes. Yeah, he tells you
Okay.
that the machine is kind of finicky, and it seems like 6 hours would be safe.
Do I feel like he has any ulterior motive?
Um,
Like he might steal the feather and use it.
No, it doesn't seem like that. All the information you've gotten from him is that he's interested in this, because of science or whatever. It doesn't seem like he's very concerned for you guys' safety. So like sending you through the portal is basically going to allow him to get more data. But he's not. He doesn't seem like he's like Viva basically just like sees you guys as like another like passer goodbyes that are
Okay.
on their way through adventures. He doesn't seem like he's concerned about you guys. So he knows that opening up this portal might not be safe for you guys, but he doesn't seem very concerned about it. But he definitely doesn't seem like he's like maliciously wanting to like send you guys through and steal your shit.
Okay. In that case, I'm pretty much going to be brewing my mutagen here, but then I'm going to return to find where they're at.
Yeah. Then
Okay, so
I guess
you guys
it'll
are
be me and
basically all
Rez
gonna-
for a bit.
Well,
Yeah.
if
Okay.
they're going to... Actually, I say, are you going to go back and rest?
I want to go and ask the guy in the top left before we go and rest, because when we wake up, we're gonna have the thing fired up, and then we can do other stuff. But like, if we don't have to rest anytime soon, then like,
Yeah, you guys have right now is kind of like a downtime. So think of it as like
Yeah.
there's time for you guys to do whatever you want. You guys can rest it, like even if it's like 6 hours from now, they're not gonna kick you guys out of the town. Like you guys
Yeah.
can talk to those people as long as you want. Do whatever you want to do. You can even go back out and go to the other area. Like you guys can do whatever, and then just you have the option to go and leave in 6 hours.
so I'm gonna ask Brock. Hey, Brock, show me around your house.
Oh dang!
All right.
So you're gonna go make your way over to Brock's house?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do with Brock?
I want to know what Brock. I want to know information from Brock, and I'm gonna seduce him.
Oh my God! I'm not gonna have you sleep with this guy right now.
Delicious
I'm gonna
ERP.
I'm
my
gonna
God. Okay.
seduce Brock, and I'm gonna get him to kill some people in town for me.
He's not going to kill anybody. What the fuck?
Dude, if I charm him enough,
What
I
the
got charm
fuck?
person for today.
What the fuck?
Charm person, and plus my charm
I know,
ability.
I get that. You're just gonna,
And it'll
you
be-
can't make him like act violence.
He gets a will save with it.
Yeah, I know, but he's not gonna violently attack people that he's liked for a while now. They're not like
He
malicious
gets a
towards
really
him.
good. He gets a will save.
Yeah,
I
it would.
understand,
Hey, if it would just make him, if that were even the case, then it would just make him friendly. He's still friendly with the other
Yeah,
people.
it's
So
not
if you
gonna
just
make
tell
him,
him,
like,
"Hey, go
pull
kill
out
that
to you.
person," he's like,
Well, it's-
"What?"
It's charm person, and then the charm hex.
Yeah,
on
but
top
so
of
that would be like the maximum you could do for him is basically make him like fight for you. Does that make
Well,
sense?
he already likes me a lot.
No, I know, but even like the maximum amount would make it that like if there was
he would
danger,
die for me.
yeah, he would protect you.
So
but if he
I'll
doesn't,
just tell him everybody in town's against me.
but it's not gonna like make him blind to like any like evidence. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
they would
These
have,
players.
you'd have to actually have a reason to
You
believe
just
he's in
gotta
danger.
dominate person.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna have to-
dominate would be different because then you like
Okay.
actually control him.
So,
but
right,
like
that's what I'm
charming,
gonna
yeah,
do.
that's not gonna do it.
I'm using my succubus powers, and I'm gonna dominate Brock.
Oh my god! And do what? What are you planning to do right now?
Have him go over to you and press Professor Oak and kill him.
Why?
Because
Oh my god!
no, first I just want to go into his house. I want to see if he's actually got it made, where he's got a house that we can actually visit.
What? He has a house, but it's the same as the other guys.
So I'm
you
gonna go
guys are
inside.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to just go see what it looks like?
hmm
Oh my god!
Oh, Brock!
So Brock's just
What a
chilling.
nice house.
Okay, so let me make
Show
you
me
guys all
around your
know
house,
this.
Brock.
Where did you get these? Where did you get these stones from in this forest area?
Yeah.
He tells you that this is all built before he came here. He just occupied the empty house.
Can I ask,
Squatter.
can I ask him how
So,
to get
so he tells you, come in, my lady.
Oh, I walk inside. This is a lovely house you've got there, Brock.
He says, come by the rug. The fire is warm.
Oh, my character snuggles in the house.
It's so fucking
How often do you want to make this, Ben?
Nothing can be more awkward than Osmond's trying to rape me with fucking gay Mexican wrestler, okay? So you can fucking go as hard as you wanted.
Okay.
Ridiculous
I
as
want
fuck.
to ask this guy. So since we're alone here, can you tell us? Do you know any secrets about this village? You've been here for a while, right?
He says, why yes, I am very knowledgeable about this village.
Then tell me everything you know. Will I
He
dominate
is-
you as a succubus?
He's
my
fucking-
God.
He's very knowledgeable in the ways of the women, also.
Yeah, he says, I know a lot about ladies and how to make them happy. And he says everything really breathy. Like, he's really fucking, like,
God
He's a mouth
damn it.
breather.
yeah. He's like he's like heavily panting at you right now.
God damn. What is I doing in here?
I don't know. You put yourself. I asked you multiple times if you really need to go talk to this guy.
I'd like to take some time out to say that I do not endorse ERP at any stage of the game.
He says.
Hopefully this
yeah,
isn't
that guy,
offending anybody.
He's not much of a ladies' man.
I don't really
but
care for
he
it, but
definitely
whatever.
has a nice
It's not my
set
game.
of,
Sorry, guys.
Items. We tend to use him for whenever we need anything.
I tell Brock, we're new here. We haven't really got acquaintance with all the other people. But you seem to know this guy. Could you help us out, Brock, by going over there and talking to this guy for us?
He says, yeah. You want me to introduce you to him?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. So you guys go back, and both of you go talk to him over there.
Yep.
He says, Lazarus, I wanted to introduce you to my new girlfriend Tharja.
Tharja bows.
He says these people are very nice, and they were wondering if you had any items or anything like that you could help them with.